style.
She used to go to school in Vienna, private school. No, Fred. No, she's to Willis. Maryland, right? Isn't it crazy?
So, thank you guys for coming.
Are there enough papers?
We're just gonna work on topics.
Okay, so we can be together.
You guys can all be together. This is a collaborative process, and I scoped out everyone's experience. We're all beginners here. There's no judgment. You can, and again, human movement implies this freedom to be frivolously. So if you wanna slap it with your hand, you can do so. But we're gonna exercise what I call compositional thinking. So it's an awareness of space and where the weight is in the sheet. So we're just gonna play with that a little bit. A little bit of context is a lot of times when I teach beginners, absolute beginners, what they'll do is they'll put their elbow on the table and they'll move their wrists. And it's very limiting. And what happens is if you go to a more intermediate class, so you start to use your elbow and your shoulder and you get more loose. It's almost like you're fencing the canvas. So we're gonna play with that even further with like abstract expressionism. If you have any interest or passion, you can extend it aesthetically, essentially. For me, martial arts has always been something very synonymous with painting. So Jackson Pollock, whether it's yoga, judo, it's tai chi, any of these fields, what they have in common though is this idea of human movement, right? But we're gonna use these alternative objects, and you need to feel the energy of the object though. So we'll have chains, we'll have baseballs, we'll have this arrow that I broke and I put a brush in it. Whatever I can to make it difficult for you guys, essentially. Some of my favorite are the Zen calligraphy artists. They would just use mops or, and also one thing to keep in mind is the emptiness in form. So when you're working on it, we don't want to have too much ink plastered because then you're going to lose the whole image. So you need to respond to others as you do this. Obviously, this isn't like an intense course. It's a workshop. You can have a drink while but I'm just an intense person. But so you're going to play literally with how the object, just the form of the object. Or maybe a rubber band. Let's see this here. You see what I'm getting at? Play with the shape of the object, feel the energy of it, and see how it behaves. And don't just cover it. You need to behave with the space and respond to other people's work. So off you go. Try it out. Grab.
I got a string.
Let me show you what I do. Watch right here, okay?
Okay.
This is what I do. This is what I do right here. You Very fast, very fast. So what happened here is this artist in Paris challenged me on whoever can make a video on perfection. And I don't know. So I came to the guy flicking him off very quickly. Because he contacted me on the way. I think you read this article I wrote when I was in college, and it was about this, painters always try to do the perfect form of art, especially ever since Mondrian. And everyone just kept trying to make the perfect style of painting, and it's obvious now there is none. It's relative. You know, we're challenging French. My friend read it, and he just like, he sent me a video first, and I just really quickly painted this guy flicking him off. You go first? You go first? All right. Go. In there, stomp. Be a savage. Be a savage, yeah. Alright, my turn. Oh, we gotta get more of those, bro. That's not enough, though, man. You gotta be a savage. Oh my god. I like this one, look at that. It's all foot, yeah. She said she didn't even need to put that mood in there.
That was the first one.
Shoot. That's nice.
Like when I was doing this with the strings that dripped when I put the string down.
Okay, let me do my interpretation. Forest.
Absolutely.
Trail.
Absolutely.
On a path.
Brilliant.
Zen man. Hey, done.
That was an awesome first art class. I learned a lot about movement and art technique in general.
You thinking Mickey D's or Mickey D's no good, right?
I don't mind Mickey D's. It's whatever you want, man. If you like Mickey D's, we can go to Mickey D's.
You don't want to go to Giant and just get shit?
We can get shit from Giant.
Let's get shit from
Let's
Giant.
get some shit from Giant.
I'm feeling conservative. Oh, I had fun, man. So with highly experimental workshops like this one, it's very hit and miss. Either it's gonna go smoothly, or people are not gonna know what the fuck they're doing. Even with proper instruction. I mean, if it's really experimental, like this was really experimental.
Yeah.
You know, or we attempted to become Zen calligraphy artists.
Yeah.
You know, with this alternative mark making thing. You know, there's big movement. You know, Terrence talks about big judo, and then
Right.
and then there's subtle things like Tai Chi. To me, painting is very much like Tai Chi.
Yeah.
But one of the main components to me is the mental aspect of martial arts, positional studies, spatial awareness, attentiveness of your posture, all those three components. I look at those variables. Like when I paint, I'm exercising those variables. So in a way, when I'm painting, I'm exercising the mind aspect of martial art. I really feel that.
It's very similar to when I'm editing video and I'm just like looking at something for a long time and I just get
I think
tired
so, man.
of looking at it, and it's very taxing to your soul, and I just gotta stop for a while, take a break.
That's art. That's art.
in
See,
general.
we can train our bodies.
Right.
We can forge our bodies into steel, but to forge your mind into steel,
It's harder.
that's another
Much
monster.
harder
And
task.
you know, it is harder. The reason you want these benefits is not even because, like in my opinion, it does make you more a complete athlete too. But I think you should care for this because the benefits it has in life.
It makes you
psychologically.
a more complete person.
Yes,
yeah.
yes, yes.
Sure.
That's
Not
the
just
reason why I care about it.
as a martial artist, but as a person. Yeah. It's a little bit.
It's a little bitch. Alright, let's go to the grocery store. Like sandwiches.
Save.
Sandwiches.
Give everything like a savage.
Bread.
We're in Giant, trying to find some grub. It's hard.
Everything is closed. Except Albert's zipper. See those old cougars that wanted the bun.
They want it so bad.
Looking for like ready-made food or
Hmm.
frozen food. You know what I mean? It's one of the two.
I don't know. What do you have a taste for? Are you eating?
Yeah.
Let's see what's up. They got the sushi. Hella sushi. Oh yeah, look at these fucking sandwiches, man. Yeah, I could definitely use one of these foot long turkey sandwiches. Oh, they have an Italian sandwich. That sounds really good, actually.
It's a big dick you got there.
I got a huge dick in my hand.
I don't know, man.
This is Arthur's new painting of Genghis Khan. It's beautiful. What's he riding there? Is that a horse?
They were known for being horseback riding people with the bow and arrow.
Yeah, Genghis Khan is definitely a great warrior.
He's an amazing warrior. I mean, here's the thing. I was listening to Dan Carlin's Hardcore History, Wrath of the Khan. Oh my god, so fun. He makes you so into history. You're on a journey with him. And he talked about how this idea of creative destruction.
Yeah.
Julius Caesar,
Definitely.
Alexander the Great, and Genghis Khan. These three people brought so much. They're still household names.
Conquerors.
Still.
They changed
household
the
names.
shape of the world, literally.
Crazy. But they've murdered so many people, but at the same time, so much order.
So much. They created kingdoms
They
and
created
empires.
kingdoms and empires, but in turn,
Societies.
all the history of their women were raped. All their men were humiliated. But because of that, it's a weird concept to think about. But because of that, all their children now live under a legal system.
Yeah.
I actually wonder how much of history, large historical changes came from without bloodshed. I can't think of any.
Most of it came through
It's crazy. It shows
Most
that
of
we're
it came
animals are
colonialism
Humans are fucking
and just like
yeah.
fucking taking shit from other
My
people.
brother, let me get you eating this sandwich.
I gotta eat too.
Oh my goodness, savage. Oh yeah. It's pretty good.
I like it. It's good.
I found my sandwich.
Oh.
I'm thinking of doing a more historical angle on creative destruction.
I'm gonna do Julius Caesar and Alexander.
Perhaps. Gotta get that sandwich just as much as you.
Huge. It's delicious.